Welcome everybody, Moments of Adventure, Dale and Leanna, and we have a special campground review for you this time. This might be my favorite campground. What do you think?
It's pretty nice.
It's really, really nice. Sun Outdoors, Granby, Colorado. They call it the Sun Outdoors of the Rocky Mountains because it's right on the base of the Rocky Mountain National Park. Gorgeous. It's about, I think they built this, about 5-6 years ago?
Yeah, it's fairly new. But the views around, you guys, you're in a little bowl. Like, there are mountains all the way around you. They're little, there's no snow, but it's really pretty.
Yeah. We're, the elevation itself is about 7,600 feet. So if you do have some altitude sickness tendencies and you're coming from sea level, maybe go to Denver first.
Yeah, you might want to get acclimated for a day in the
Before-
Denver area and then come on up the mountains.
Yeah. But what a beautiful, beautiful campground. Easy to check in, online reservation system. There are coupons out there also. So before you check in, why don't you just Google some coupons, see if you can find something. Start us off. What's your favorite?
I don't know what my favorite thing is. There are a lot of options. So there's traditional camping spots. There are more premium sites with a concrete pad. We don't have a concrete pad. I don't really think you need one, but if you feel like you do, it's available. Electric, water, all the stuff. But if you don't have a camper, they have tons of options. They have Airstreams that you can rent and stay in. They have wagons that you can stay and rent. And then they have little tiny home cabins that you can stay in. I mean, there are options for everybody.
Yeah, we actually opted for the cheapest there was, and it actually cost us $192 for 2 nights. Now that includes a resort fee, includes taxes, but now the concrete pad we're talking about underneath the trailer. We still have a concrete pad underneath our picnic table, right outside our front door, and unless you need a pull-through for some reason, maybe you can't back up a trailer, these cheaper sites are wonderful.
Yeah.
There is zero issue. You're not giving anything up.
No. In fact, in our bouginess lately, I think I would choose the cheaper site over a premium site.
Oh, absolutely. Plenty of room for our 44-foot fifth wheel. Now we can't unload the side-by-side where we're parked.
We could have before we pulled in.
Before we pulled in, we could have, but we would have had to do it before we backed in. But pool, fantastic. Great pool. 3 hot tubs.
Let's talk about the amenities. Not only is there a pool with a bar right outside the pool, there are 3 little bowl hot tubs. They're not ginormous, but they're actually kind of perfect. There's another restaurant on site. There's a general store. There is a putting green and some bocce ball areas. There is tons of hiking or biking trails. You can also rent bikes, golf carts, and paddle boards. They have a little pond out here. You can paddle board. I'm just curious as to. Looks like it drops off pretty quick. Oh. Warmer than I thought it would be.
Yeah, they actually have 2 ponds. One pond people were fishing out of. The other one people were doing some water sports, paddle boarding and canoeing on.
Yeah, very nice. There's pickleball and a sport court, so you can play basketball if you want.
Yeah, sand volleyball court. It's a very large resort. In fact, we did do a load of laundry and actually had to drive to it because they call it the comfort station. It has the laundry and has some showers. I think there's 3 of them in the park. And just FYI, side note, the laundry facilities do use a credit card, which is nice, not having to haul all your quarters over there and trying to get change.
And I thought that it was very clean in there. The washer and dryer were not super worn like you see in some older parks, so I thought that was good too.
Yeah. Gorgeous campground. There's little, walking the dog at the dog parks, walking the dog just through the campsites. They're spaced far enough apart. You don't feel crowded. Just a gorgeous area.
Yeah. There are, I think I counted 3 dog parks. 2 are fairly good sized, one's very small, but that is also available to you, as well as the arcade and that little hand bowling. It's not full-size bowling. $1.50 to play Pac-Man.
That's a little ridiculous. Should be a quarter. Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
the
little
bowling
mini
alley.
bowling.
Forgot all about the bowling alley.
Okay, there's so many things to remember.
I know.
They have bags in there that you fill, but as luck would have it. And then you do this, and all your gold comes to the top. If there was gold in there.
Are we rich?
The thing is, I just grabbed it from the sand in the bottom. I'm gonna say no.
Hey, and the beers at the pool, $5. $5 beers. The only way you can get it cheaper is if you bring it in yourself, which they do frown upon. So
Actually, it says do not bring your own alcohol. Frown upon, yes.
But what's really cool, it is a true resort with all the pools and the amenities. And, you know, the pools and the hot tubs up to this elevation and the little chillier temperature than, you know, the Midwest at this time of year. This is a perfect place to go.
The pools are
Absolutely.
heated, so don't worry about it being like super cold because it's literally perfect. It's
Yeah.
a perfect temperature.
It is really, really nice.
So we're here in July, and during the day, the highs are in the mid 80s. At night, it gets down to mid 40s.
Yeah.
So literally perfect.
Yeah. It's perfect summer Colorado weather. You can't beat it.
Yeah.
Absolutely cannot beat it. Unfortunately, ours was just 2 nights, and we got to go. We got to go up into the forest.
Up in the forest. Yep. So if you want to see the adventure in the forest, be sure to subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you next week when we are out in the wilderness.
Yeah. All right, guys, if you like this video, please, please, please give us a like, give us a subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything. Subscribe to our channel. We'd really love for you to. It helps us out immensely. That's my begging portion of the video.
Thanks for watching, you guys. See you next time.
See you on YouTube.